Hello, hello. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Oops, I just dropped something. Good morning. Good afternoon. I'm always thankful to have you here. Thank you for coming. All right. I was just putting some more rings into these containers. I got a couple different ones, so I wanted to reload them. And then we got some fun pieces today. I don't know if I have any bracelets. Hi, Lynette. I got your Jotform the other day. I'm not sure. Let me see. Did I turn you blue? You were showing up blue, so I guess I turned you blue. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. So let's see. There is a new thing on. There we go. Okay, I don't know how it shows up in comments. And I don't know how you type 1 or 2 in chat. So I'm going to leave this up for a while as people come in. So just trying to get a feel for if you guys want to see the costume clearance, because last summer I think we did a ton of clearance costume. But I think what I'll do is like 1 week costume clearance, and then the next week we'll do sterling gemstones, amber, my faves. And then I love costume too, don't get me wrong. I wear a lot of it actually. So Sharon's got a 2 in there. Yay! So yes, I have this cute sterling. Oh, let me get that off the screen. Okay. This is a solid clown. So clown alert, sorry. It's sterling silver and he's Taxco. It's funny because they have these pieces that aren't Taxco. They're just like, they have them in stainless and other stuff. It's vintage, but yeah, this guy, and he is heavy. He is solid sterling silver. He's sand cast. So he's really cool. And I can't remember, he's a famous clown. So one of you guys might know. And I wouldn't even say a clown, more of a mime, maybe. Once I show it, some of you guys might know. So it's good to see everyone. Make sure you vote. Lynette, let me know. 1 or 2. We'll have people vote as they come in. Guys, I do have 100 Disney pins too. I have a ton. I just never show them when I'm on with Colleen and them because, that's their thing. But I have a whole bunch that I've had here forever. So one of these days I will put Disney pins, trading pins in the mix. And I have 100 of them. But shh, don't tell Jane. I saved 5 for her that I'm just going to send to her as a gift for being the best mod. So I got new rings. We've got some fantastic bracelets today. Earrings. We've got, I think, okay. So Tuesday, I was telling you guys about this piece. So I'm going to pop it under this camera so you can see it. My papers or my sticker thingy stuck on him. I always keep a note. So he's 10.7 grams, but he's cool. So let me get him under the camera so I can show you guys what I was talking about for those that were here. So this is a great piece. So it goes this way, actually. So in Native American, this would be a wanyu, which is a water serpent spirit. And the thing with Taxco, this is a Taxco piece. So with Taxco and a lot of the Southwest, that border back then was very fluid. And so you would have Native inspired pieces in Taxco made down in the region of Taxco, or Tasco, you'll hear it called, inspired by what was in the Southwest Native pieces. So this one is one of those Taxco pieces, and it's TM161. So we know it was made in Taxco, Mexico, after 1975, I believe it was. And the M stands for the maker's first name or last name. It's their initial. And then the 161 is he or she is the 161st person that registered with TM, so Taxco and then M. So it is a really cool piece. I wanted to make sure I showed him. But this was the one I was talking about. He is just super cool. So we'll bring him up in a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys. All right, so that was a cool one. I love him. He's cool. I did get more of the rings. They are the $16 rings that I show on the containers. I need to turn that fan up. Whew. It was like 70 yesterday, you guys. Sun was shining. It was beautiful. I got yard work done. Today, rain, 50. Crazy Chicago weather. But I guess it's pretty crazy everywhere. I do have stretch, sterling silver, and turquoise rings. There's 10 different ones. It's so funny. I was just talking with one of our people about this not too long ago. And it was so fun. I didn't even know I had ordered these, and they came, and I said, oh my gosh, these are just like what she was talking about. So I'll go ahead and show that these are going to be a buy it now of 15. We're not going to do a starting bid on this because I have 10 of them. So let me go ahead and get that in there, and I will show you. It is a stretch sterling silver ring. So you've got your sterling balls, and then you've got your turquoise. So we have like a green. They're all going to be different because each stone is so different. Whereas like here is a more blue. So if I put them next to each other, you can see. And they're stretch. So this finger here is my size 7. And then this one, because of my knuckle, this one's like my 9 3/4. And it's not pinchy, so it can go up to a 10, I would say. And let's see what the smallest is. So these are really pretty. Okay, so the smallest can go down to a 5. Oh, there we go. So it can go to a 5. So these are sterling silver and turquoise stretch rings. I'll just put a couple out. Oh, my light just flickered. All right, just in case you guys are interested, and then you could number them. Because like I said, each stone is going to be so different. So it depends if you like green turquoise, if you like more blue turquoise. I'll just put that one out. That would be number 6. And then I can show them up a little closer. But I wanted you to see most of them are green. These are the bluest. This one has some blue. The rest, I believe, are all pretty green as well. So they're really beautiful. And they're comfortable. So they are stretch rings, which is perfect. So if you guys are interested, you could just tell me which number. They're beautiful. All right, let me get some other stuff out. We still have another bin, but I wanted to show you guys that piece. So I went down and got the other bag that I was doing. I have pearls with sterling today. Here's just a whole bunch of different stuff here. So earrings, jade. We have pendants. Oh, I'll show you guys another example of one of the items that I was trying to explain. Let me get the picture on my phone so you guys can see it. I think it'll be easier. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on those. But I do have them. If you guys are interested, I thought I'd show them. All right, so those were newer. All right, so this piece here is cool. Really cool. Excuse me. So this is called the Black Pipestone. So this is super cool. It's 2-sided. Hey, Melanie, welcome in. Welcome in. Make sure you vote a 1 or a 2 for the poll that's on screen. So sterling silver And then you've got an inlay here, black inlay. I don't know if it's onyx or if it's pipestone, which it could be, but probably onyx. So this is two-sided. So this is what the marking looks like. It's really well dug in there. So I'm still researching it. I do know it is Navajo. So, and then the other side is like in a different, it's not a vermeil. I am not positive what they put on the back. If it's a copper, a brass, well, it looks more like a brass. So I didn't want to try to clean it up in case. Okay, there we got a costume photo. Okay, so I didn't want to attempt to clean it with one of those things because if it is a vermeil, it will take it right off. But it's cool because it's just a cool piece. So I do have that available. I will go ahead and put it. It is this guy would be a starting bid of 60. It is so cool. It is Navajo. That I know by the mark. It is a cool piece. Let me put the quarter up next to it. Oh yes, I do have some malachite earrings and some lapis earrings. They're super pretty. I only have one pair of each, but I will show those shortly. We will go ahead and pass on that, but I had to show you because he's just so cool. You never know what's hiding in my bins, right? That one has been around a while. Okay, that goes into my vintage container. All right, next. Let's go ahead and do the $16 rings. Oh, and I'm not doing bids on these. So these will be buy it now, 16 choice. So we'll start with the 7, 8s, and 9s. I did get a few newer ones. I am going to hide the poll for now. We'll pop it back up if we get more people in. All right. So I did get some new choices here, 7, 8s, and 9s. Squeak. Still lots of citrine. So in the 7s, we have this citrine times 2. We have that citrine with the white topaz. There we have got, that is a really deep garnet, super deep. And then we've got the peridot with white topaz. We have the citrine with white topaz, and then we have moonstone. In the 8s, we have the citrine. We have a garnet, blue chalcedony, and citrine. And then in the 9s, we have 2 of the citrine, 1 peridot. This one is, let me check again. I can't remember if it's onyx or I think this one is. Nope, that one is garnet. So that is, let me check. Yeah, that one is garnet. Then we have, that one is onyx. This is blue chalcedony, and then we have the citrine, and this is a rose gold. This is a rose quartz, and I do have the rose quartz and the the blue chalcedony in an 11 as well, or in a 10. So I'll just leave those up there for a second. Those would be the old and new of the 16s. So I thought we would pop those out. I do have some available, not of the newer ones, in the smaller sizes as well, the 6s. I think we have a bunch of 6s. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. And then we're going to bring out the 10s. Okay, size 10. Right now, choice. These are 16. We have, move this over here. Okay. We have the peridot, the citrine, the blue topaz, 2 garnets. Then we have citrine, blue chalcedony, 2 peridot, a rose quartz, and 2 different citrus. And those are the size 10. Size 10. So the new additions are this one, this one, this one, a new one of these, and another one of these. I always like to make sure that I have at least 7 through 10s. Occasionally we can get 11s, but not very often. The only 11s I have are the moonstone and a blue topaz. So if anyone needs an 11, let me know and I can show them. And then we're going to get to the what's in the bin. All right. We'll go ahead and pass on those. I'm going to move them off screen. Okay, let's see what we can pull out of the bin. We've got, I'm going to move the camera up here for a second. This change of weather is killing me. So this is all the stuff that I tested besides, holy smokes, besides all this. Plus I have a couple bins over there. We are just going to grab and go on those. I'm going to put the, I have Larimar turtle rings. They're super cute. I'll show those. I have one in a 9 and one in a 10. They're super cute. So we will show those. And I did get some earrings. Oh, hey, Carmen. Okay, 1 citrine size 7. Let me go ahead and pull those up real quick. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Because I think I have more than one. Yeah. Okay, in the citrine, there's a whole bunch. It's good to see you. So these, I'll bring them up. I'll put all the citrines together. How's that? That way you can tell me 1, 2, 3, or 4 for the 7. Oh, those are the citrines right there. So you've got teardrop pointing down. You've got the teardrop with the topaz, and then you have the rectangular teardrop citrine as well. So just let me know on the 7s if you want number 1, number 2, number 3. I think you said number 1, but I'm not sure. The 3rd one, you got it. Let me put it on my finger and show you. That one. These are so pretty, aren't they? You got it. All right. All right. You got it. Let me go ahead and get a little bag here going. Oops, that's too little. All right. You got it. Oh, I know. Aren't they? They're super pretty. They're great every day. They make a nice gift too. Okay, Carmen. All right. You got it. So let's see. What can we pull out of our baggie here? Okay. Hey, HC, honey, how you doing? It's good to see you. So this is a fun piece. We had a larger one of these. I didn't know I had a smaller. So this was in the bin as well. So it's sterling, and this one has, is that 1 bird in the center? Let me look. Or is it 2 birds? I'm not sure if it's a bird at all. It could be a butterfly. I'm not sure. There's something in the center. So as you can see, it's got patina to it. Let's find our quarter. Here it is. So this one is smaller than the one we had a few times ago. I think I even have one more somewhere. I think I saw another one. So we're going to do a starting bid on this one. Starting bid, we'll do it for, we'll start it at 14. So again, it's sterling. It can be cleaned if you'd like it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, since we have a newbie in, pop up the poll real quick. I'm just taking a poll to see this summer if everyone would like to see an every other week costume clearance. So you just type a 1 if you want to see costume, And you type a 2 if you say, nope, I like sterling and gold, baby. Carnelian ring and a blue heart pendant. Blue heart. Well, we had the necklace with the cat's eye hearts on it, the 4 cat's eye, that's sold. And the carnelian ring. Let me look. I've got my stuff right here, so I can look. I think we still have the carnelian ring. And then, let me see here. I've got my bin of stuff. We have the Lori Bond. Yeah, I keep everything in a container for the week. That way, if someone comes back and says, hey, yep, I have the carnelian ring. Let me go ahead and pass on the heart here real quick. And I'll show you the ring. But I think the blue heart pendant you were talking about was the cat's eye. That sold. And then after the show, we also sold the puffy hearts, the small and the large. Okay, this carnelian ring, I believe. So just let me know if that was the one. I'm looking in here to see if I have any blue hearts. I don't think so. I'm just checking. Yes, that one. Okay, you got it. You can have that. That's no problem. And it's a size 7.5. That I remember. Okay, and I'll go back and look and see what the price was because, I didn't write it down because I'll rewatch. Okay, you got it. Yeah, I'm going to pop up real quick. Yeah, so after each sale, I keep a bin like this. And I stack them in a container. So if someone comes back, I hold it all month. I don't put it away till the end of the month. I should probably put it away sooner, but then I've got a lot more to look through later. Instead, I can go, oh, this was from Tuesday. So, or at least the sterling and gold and stuff from Tuesday. So, got that. So, yep, trying to make it easier on myself. And HC, if you want to vote 1 or 2, let us know if you would be interested in any of those. You're welcome. I need to put your name on it. Okay, HC. I need to look up the price for you. I'll rewatch. Carnelian. I rewatch anyways, just to make sure I have everyone's stuff right. I will be invoicing. Tomorrow's our invoice day. Yeah, it's already the second Saturday. Time is going so quick. All right. You got it. Let's go back down screen. Okay. I will show you. These are gorgeous. So these are Queen Conch. These are from the What's in Deb's bin. So I have some other ones today that are newer. These are older. These are great. It's like really. These are special. So I'll show you the back side. These are from my vintage container. These ones are a little more expensive. They're stunning. I love Queen Conch. I actually think I still have a conch shell upstairs somewhere. I had one as a kid. And I'm not sure if I still have it or if I got rid of it. Let me show you the other pair real quick. So the other ones are 38 and they're much smaller. So let me get those out. These are newer. Yeah. So here are the other ones. These ones are 38. But you can see, aren't they fabulous? So these are the small ones. We'll go ahead, and the larger ones are a starting bid on those are 48. Yeah, they are. They're absolutely beautiful. They are from the vintage pile. Yeah, if I still have that, I don't think I do, because I don't know if I still have it or not. If it is, it's packed away somewhere. We got Sharon in at 48. All right. We are looking for 52 or better. I'm going to take that widget, as I call it, down for right now. Give that another second. They are beautiful. All right. Oh, yeah, you can see the back again. Sure. You sure can. These are fabulous. And I was so excited when I went through that bin, and I said, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I have some of these. All right, going once. You're welcome. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Congratulations. Enjoy them. Wear them in good health. They are stunning. Stunning. Okay, let's see what else was in our bin. Let's see. We have got, let's pick something else. We don't want to do just a plain necklace. Okay. I know you, this is a bracelet. Let me get that off screen. Whoa. Yeah, they are. They're absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this one is sterling silver, and I believe these are glass. Let me double check. No. Sterling silver, and these are not registering as glass, so we're just going to call them acrylic, but super pretty, cobalt blue. They are faceted. I love that it's got the bends to it. The bends. They've got the bends. They've been in the, what is it? Not skydiving. Underwater diving. All right. So easily you can add an extender. So it's sitting at a 7. I'm going to move you guys down and move it over so you can see it. So super pretty. It's sitting at a 7, but easily can be extended. We're going to do this one at a starting bid of 14. So sterling silver with blue unknown faceted beads. We'll just call it that. And it weighs 3.7 grams, if anyone's interested. Starting bid, we were doing at 14. That one I will mark and put in my note. I'm not sure if I have tennis bracelets today or not. I can look and see if we have any left that we didn't do the other day. We might. We didn't even touch. I mean, we have not even touched that other container. So let's see if I have any in here. I have lots of cups in this one. And I have some repair pieces too. A beautiful cup bracelet. Yeah, this one I think has all the cups. So let me look into the older one from last week. Old. Oh, I do have this one. I have some Marcasite ones. Let's see what else is in this bag. We'll give that a few more seconds, and then we will pop out and look. Oh, this one, I don't think it's the style you're looking for, but it's gorgeous. All right, let me move that, and then we'll keep looking. All right, we will go ahead and pass on this one. I'll show that piece. This one is, I can't tell if this is marcasite or it's, this one's fabulous. I'm making sure all the marcasite are there before I show it. You guys know how that goes. You pop something up and then you're like, man, there's a missing stone. Okay, no missing stones. All right, and this one is marked 925. This is a Thailand piece. So let me go ahead and show this. Now, from far away, this does not look like marcasite, but it is. It is marcasite. All the stones are there. It's a fabulous piece. Let's get the bracelet mandrel. This is nice. This one's about a 7 1/4, which is even better. So again, we'll show it there. And it's a hidden clasp. Well, the clasp is right. I'm going to flip it over. Okay. We'll get to that hidden clasp. Right, right where the markings are too. It's so hidden, I can't even find it. Just kidding. It's there. Okay, here are all your markings. There is your clasp. So it looks just like the other one. It's beautiful. This one would be a starting bid of 24. Again, it is sterling. This one's 7 1/4 inch around. That one's beautiful. I do have a couple marks there. Let me look in the older bag and see if we still have more that we didn't get a chance to show. Pull these over to the side. Well, let's see. Okay, we got Sharon in at 24. And we're looking for 26 or better. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a container and I'm going to kind of gently put this in another container so we can see. I can see a little bit better if we have any more tennis bracelets today. All right. Okay. All right. Just grabbing another container so I can gently, lovingly move some over. Aw, Nikki. Hey, thanks so much for the super chat. Let me come up and say hello. It's good to see you. I hope you're feeling well. I think about you all the time. Glad you love your shark bag. When I saw it, I was like, send it to Nikki. All right, let me go ahead over here. All right, let's see, where is it? And this is for you. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks so much, Nikki. Well, I found another marcasite one. I did find the glass one. This one is an oldie Taxco piece. I thought this is a watch. So I was like, oh, thank you so much. All right, go camera back down. All right, we are going to count that down for Sharon. I'm still looking in the bin. Oh, I got to show this guy next. He's cool. Yeah, this is stuff that's been in my containers that needed to be tested. Some of this is 20 or 30 years old. I mean, we have Yerman pieces in here. All right, going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Sharon. You want to see the blue one? Okay, you got it. It's heavy. It's a little pricey, but yeah, I'll show it. It's gorgeous. All right, you got it. Congratulations, Sharon. Get a bag over here. Yeah, that blue one's fabulous. It's heavy. Super heavy. All right. Let me show this real quick. It's gorgeous. If I can get it to lay right, that's always the trick, right? All right. I'll bring this up. Here. There we go. Got all our markings. And this one is by, I think this one is Silver World, if I remember correctly. Yes, Silver World. It's heavy. It's gorgeous. I will get a measurement for you. So solid sterling here, solid sterling, and then you have the glass. It's Debney's Vacation Blue. Here's the back. I wear a 7, and it fits me. I'm not going to clasp it because then I might not be able to get it off since I'm right-handed. It is. This is a fabulous one. I do have the scale here. So Silver World is the company, the maker. Yeah, it's a fabulous piece. Get on there. Yeah. 42 grams. So I'm going to do a starting bid on this one of 60. It is 42 grams. Some of that, of course, is the glass weight, but it's fabulous. And the company again, or the maker is Silver World. Here is the back. It's fabulous. I'm so glad you love that shark bag. Yeah, this is a chunker. So. Okay, I'm still looking. It's 7 inches. I don't think I have any sterling silver toggle extenders left. I think you guys bought me all out of those. I'm still looking, Sharon. Let me keep looking and see what we got in here, because this is stuff I've tested over the last month and a half. So I'm looking to see if there are any more bracelets or if we showed them all. I'm getting there. I know, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. I'll just give that another second. Oh, I'm still looking to see. Oh, here's another bird. No, that's a necklace, not a bracelet. But don't worry, I still have another bin that I'm working on. Okay, I've got something like this as well. That is a storyteller. But that one is, Mayan theme. Let me get down here to the bottom. Everything is bagged, so I can easily flip the bags over and see if we have any other bracelets for you, Sharon. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. We'll show a couple more bracelets. Let me move that over. But you know what? Actually, before we show, yeah, the Mayan one's fabulous. I got to show you guys this. So he's been hiding in my bag, and he says, you know what? Let's freak people out because, it's bug time. It's that time of the year, right? So this has the bell mark on it. So this was made before this mid-70s. It is sterling. He is fantastic. So this guy just goes on. There is no clasp for it. It just goes that way. If you're someone that is handy, you could probably put a clasp in there, but this was made without a clasp. So he's super cool. I love this little bug. And he is Taxco. He's got the Eagle Mark III. He is an eBay piece. He would be 160 on eBay. We'll do a starting bid of 78. So he is fabulous. Yeah, I just sold something on eBay this morning. It was funny. I didn't get a ka-ching, but then Picky Nicky's in. Got it. Isn't it cool? It's so cool. But yeah, I would recommend putting a clasp, a little. They're pretty easy. I just don't do it. He's fabulous. All right, we're going to give that another second. He is cool. He really is. All right. Let's see. Any other interest? I know he's kind of specialized, but he's just cool. And I'll show that other piece that we had that's so fabulous. I showed a teaser at the beginning. He's so cool. All right. We are going to count it down. Go once. Going twice. Fair warning and sold. Congratulations. Enjoy it, Nikki. It's so cool. All right. I'll show another bracelet real quick since we got some out. This one is not a tennis bracelet per se, but it's turquoise. So we've got our heavy duty guy here. I'll show you the markings. Yeah, I'm surprised how much Taxco I had in this one bin. I still have like 10 something bags to go. So this one is even sooner, a TD 79, I believe it says. So Taxco, and the first initial is either their first or last name, and then they're the 79th person to register. It is heavy. This is a heavy one. This is another one from the eBay listing bin. And this one is a starting bid of 72. And I will get you guys a measurement. Most of the time, these more vintage ones are 7s. Occasionally, you'll get an 8. Close those eyes, girl. Put yourself in jewelry jail. All right. So, I'm not going to count most of this because it's going to go in here. She's like, please, let it be like 2 inches. All right. So, it's almost 8 inches. So, we're going to call it 7.5. It's fabulous. All right, we got Sharon in at 72. Bring that up. It's beautiful. And this one is 32.5 grams. All right. We're going to count it down for Sharon. 72. Oh, my laundry's done. I just heard it buzz. All right. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. I don't know why I typed it in. I usually don't. Congratulations. Enjoy it. It is beautiful. All right. Get a different bag. Yeah, I was telling you guys the other day, I've been sorting everything and going through, and so I've got like some poly bags up here and stuff like that. Oh, you're so welcome. And then, for quick shipments, my workstation for shipping is downstairs, but I figured what the heck, right? So, and then I've got all my thank you cards, all that stuff. So it's still a work in progress. I am working on it. Can I have a different one? Oh, that's a watch. I'll show the other marcasite real quick. It's beautiful. I love this one. Oh, this is a fabulous piece. All right. So we're going to look together to make sure all the stones are there. So got stones there. Yep, stones are all there. It's easier to look here than using my microscope. Yep, all the pieces are there. This one measures in at, this one's a fold over clasp. So this one is, it can go, I should say, it can go from a 7.5 to about an 8. This one is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love the design. Let me show it to you on the wrist. So you have two different slots there to make it smaller or bigger. This is what it looks like. It is just absolutely spectacular. Look at your weight. I know some people like to know weight. So sometimes it's just, I'm surprised how weighty stuff is. This one is going to be a starting bid of 58. It's fabulous. Fabulous. I did not see another. I'm still looking. I'm still digging through here. I think we did most of the bracelets the other day. Yeah, everything else in here are, I have a ton of necklaces. A ton. Like vintage necklaces. So I guess we're just going to keep this stuff all in the purple container. It'll be easier. Now that we moved it. So absolutely a beautiful piece. Again, here it is on the wrist. And it's nice that it can go 7.5 to an 8. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that one. Let me put that over there in the vintage. All right, I'll show Melanie. You'll be happy to know that this Mayan themed one is probably too short for you. She's like, thank God. This one is just at a 7. She's like, thank goodness. Here, we showed this the other day. Let's see. Do I have it upside down? Sometimes, yeah. Look at that. I think no. Yep, the animals are upside down. Here we go. There we go. So really cool. Got a llama or an alpaca, you know, not sure. I guess it depends what part of the country. I think Peru is llamas or is it alpacas? I don't know. I always confuse those two. So you've got your panel bracelet. It's 7 inches. Here's the back side. I can get it to cooperate. You've got a safety latch there. And 7 inches. And this one is starting bid of 56. It's a beautiful piece. I'm going to move you guys down and let you see that a little closer. So super cool. Melanie's like, thank goodness it's only 7 inches. Trying to think of where we moved our really cool piece that we showed up from the beginning. He's probably at the end. All right. I know. Close those eyes, girl. I'm sure that there's a way to make it bigger, but I don't know how. Yeah, that's above my pay grade. Okay, we're going to show our really cool piece. He is a little pricey, so all right, we will go ahead and pass on that. All right, so this was our Taxco piece that is of a native Navajo spirit animal. So the brooch goes this way. So this is called an Awanu, Awanu, or YU, which is a water serpent. And this one is in Taxco, made in Taxco. And I guess a lot of the times as I was researching it, looking at my books too, you know, they would kind of copy and do, they did a great job. So this is not native, not native. This is Taxco, which is just as wonderful. I know, right? I'm the same way. This guy would be a starting bid of 108. He is fantastic. You see your cutout work. And of course, I left him nice and crusty, you know, as he should be. Absolutely fantastic piece. And the starting bid of 108. This is TM 161. He was, I don't believe it was in my book. I remember looking, so. Trying to find some of these makers, you can't. I mean, if they're not super famous, it's really difficult to find exactly which maker it is. But it's TM161 for those that like to go down a rabbit hole and look. I guess with the chat GPT and stuff, it might be a little easier, but you know, I don't know. We will go ahead and pass on him, but I had to show him. He doesn't have to be just a brooch, you know. He is cool, cool, cool. All right. Let's put this bracelet. This is, yeah, I guess it would help if I turn the right button on, right? Okay, this is sterling. It is vintage. This is a great, I think this one's a Cuban. Let's see, it's short though. So I was going to say it's a good dude piece. Yeah, this is 6 3/4 at the most. 6 3/4 at the most. It is Cuban. It is vintage, and I'll take it off there in a second. This one, we're going to do a starting bid of 50. Go ahead and get that up there. So just under 7 inches. You can extend it. I love this one. So if you have a dude with small wrist or somebody that likes chunky like I do, but I love it because it has movement to it. So let me put it on my wrist and show you. It's a fabulous piece. And it's not super heavy. So 13 grams is nothing for the chunkiness of this. Give that a second, and then we'll show a couple newer pieces, and then we'll get back to the older two, because we have necklaces, bracelets, a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on that. I just love the way that one sounds. It's such a cool thing. Oh, you know what? I got one more sitting here. This is small. Let me go ahead and get this up here. Smaller. This is 13.2. This is fabulous. This is gold vermeil. Okay, it's hinged. It's absolutely fabulous. You have your safety. Let me open it up. Okay. So that's where your safety goes. It is a great piece. You are getting sleepy. So beautiful, beautiful piece. I wear a 7. Let's see if it fits me. Okay. I would say a 6 3/4 because I'm a 7. If I didn't have that safety on and I put my hand down, it would pop open. So 6 3/4 to be on the safe side. And then you do have a safety. So if you have a safety, make sure you latch those safeties, ladies. Especially if it's kind of, a little small for you. But absolutely a fantastic piece. We'll do a starting bid on this one. Let's start it at 36. It's beautiful. So again, under a 7. Yeah, I know. Isn't it cool? So yeah, 6 3/4. And it's 12 karat gold filled. HC isn't at 36. We are looking for 38 or better. It is. It's very pretty. All right. We don't see any other interest, so we're going to start counting that down for HC. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Congratulations. Enjoy it. It's a beautiful piece. Wear it in good health. I am going to re-show the, where is it? It's right in front of my face. Just going to re-show this real quick for those that didn't get a chance to see this awesome piece. I showed this the other day. This is a nurse's watch from the 20s. So it's sterling silver and marcasite. So the problem with this one is it has a crack right there. If I was born in the 1920s, I'd have a big crack too. So there's a crack in the glass. But it is a nurse's watch. So it would be worn this way. And then they could look down hands-free to look at it. But yeah, I just wanted to show it. So for those that weren't here, this is one of those fun pieces. The only thing that's not sterling on this is the back. It is a like a stainless or whatever, but this is all sterling and marcasite. And it's the 1920s marcasite piece. Okay. I had to show it again. It's just so cool. All right, let's do 1 pair earrings. These are marcasite. Don't be hating on the marcasite. These are really pretty. I have to find some backings for them. I'm not sure if I have any sterling backings or not. Probably not. But these are pretty. So again, remember, marcasite is pyrite. It's just prettier. It's all prettied up, all gussied up. I love these. So there's that. Here's the back. These are lightweight for those that don't like heavy earrings. These we're going to do a starting bid of 20. Yeah, they're super pretty. Super pretty. Let me move you guys down for a second, squeeze. So here's the back, here's the front. But yeah, that's pyrite, which is, they just make it look all pretty and make it marcasite. All pretty. They gussied it up. Ooh. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. Oh, there's a stray hair. You guys couldn't see it. It was off camera. I was like, oh no. That'll drive me nuts. Okay, these are newer. So these are, I have it in a 9 or a 10 size, 9 or 10. I have one of each. I think doing starting bid on these. Okay, we're just going to do a buy it now choice on a 9 or a 10. And these would be 18. So let me show you. They're super cute. I have one of each size. Here is the 10. So Larimar, and that's a turtle. It's a turtle. And then I have it in a 9. Okay, so a 9 or a 10, and it is a turtle. Let's see if we can show it a little bit better. Make sure I don't have him upside down because, okay, I had him the right way. So it is a little turtle. There's your turtle face. And it's Larimar. These are sterling. They are newer. Oh my God, it's cold. I have to tell you guys a horror story from yesterday. If you don't want to hear, let me know. I won't share if you guys don't want to hear about the saga of life at the Shea House. All right, go ahead and pass. All right. Oops, that's not what we want. All right, you guys. So in Illinois and other states, memory care center does not stipulation have to take someone under 65. So remember, Phil's got the young onset dementia. So they haven't seen this before in the nursing homes for memory care. So they're like, nope, 65. So they won't even let you tour the building. So I called another place yesterday. And, I just said, I'd like to come in for a tour, see your facility. First question out of their mouth, what's their age? I said, 61. She goes, 71, you mean? I said, no, 61. She goes, nope, can't take him. And I'm like, it shouldn't matter. 4-year difference, right? It shouldn't matter because of the disease. So I got so angry. I was like, another place is telling me no. So I'm like, well, I'm going to contact HHS because there's this thing called the 1975 Discrimination Act, where they cannot, if they are receiving any Medicaid or any Medicare, they cannot discriminate on people that need it, right? So I was so pissed. And I'm like, ooh, I know it shouldn't matter. So I'm like, well, I've got my representatives from Illinois, my senator from Illinois, and I can go to my other ones. I can go to the insurance guy for Illinois, Kwame Raoul. But I am going to lodge a complaint because it shouldn't matter. It's not like, I don't know. So they have to take it. I know. It's just crazy. So, okay, sorry about the sad story, but I'm just fuming. I'm just so upset. I'm like, I can't believe it. I have no options. Oh, my only option is to take him. I know. I'm pissed. So I've got a list started of people I'm contacting this weekend because, it's not his fault. I am. All right. I'll shut up now. Sorry. But I wanted to share because you guys have been so good. All right. I have this fantastic watch. And guess what? It has marcasite in it. It has marcasite and garnet. And this is so fabulous. Hi, Tina. So this is in fact, I'm going to give you the full screen. We were just giving a little life update about how you don't mess with Mama Bear Deb. Hi. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's such baloney. Just because he's 61, it's not his fault. So we've got garnets, sterling silver, and marcasite. It needs a battery. I'll show you the back. So this part here is stainless. Here's the back. And let me measure it. This one would be a starting bid of 70. It's fabulous. Measure this guy. So this does have safety on it. So it's a little over a 7. The glass on this is pristine. It's sterling silver, garnet. You've got your safety class spears. I'm just so mad, you guys. I'm like, don't mess with Mama. You should have heard my mouth yesterday. I'm going straight to hell. After yesterday, I was so pissed. Oh, the poor lady on the other phone. I was just like, ooh. I even sent a letter off to my lawyer, the elder care lawyer, and I'm like, do you think it's a good idea? Should I not? Or should I? She's like, give them hell. I'm like, I will. I'm like, don't encourage me, because I will. But we have some, we do have some options. So, all right, we will go ahead and pass. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the garnets on that. Is that not fabulous? Okay. Yes, exactly. I mean, they wouldn't even let me tour it. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. What if I would have said, well, I want to come in 4 years? It just so disheartening. And I just feel bad for somebody that's, I don't know. I'll shut up. But yeah, we all have the right to be heard. Darn it. Okay, I only have one pair of each of these. I wasn't sure if anyone would like them, so I didn't want to get more than one because everybody has upped their prices. It's scary. So I have one pair of lapis, one pair of malachite. So I am going to do a starting bid on it just in case. They're supposed to be 38, so we're going to do a starting bid of 36. It's just so. This will be for choice. I have one malachite, and that's the lapis. Let me get these up. They are sterling, so aren't they pretty? I love these. So I didn't want to order two in case no one loved them, but I love them. Deb needs a vacation blue with a green drink. I don't know what kind of drink, but a green drink. Oh, I have a cool little charm too. I know. Well, it's now what? 6? 6. Hey, Cool Ranch. Sorry, I was just ranting about the injustices lately. Yeah. Yes. Well, home care would be not a problem. The problem is it's $70 an hour for weekends. And during the week, it's $50 an hour. And of course, it's not covered. So it's not an option. Yeah, I know. It's horrifying. That's okay. Hopefully I'll be able to help somebody else eventually, because this is happening more and more with these younger people. I mean, there are people 20 years old that are getting this. So yeah, it's sad. All right, we will go ahead and pass on these. The malachite and the lapis. That blue is just so gorgeous. Oh, it's not even. Yeah, it's not insurance. It is, Amy. What a nightmare. They won't even let me tour the facility to look at it because Bill is only 61. And they're like, no, he has to be 65. Actually, no, he doesn't. There's this law called the U.S. 1975 Age Discrimination Act. So I didn't mention that to the lady, but when she gets a complaint, don't mess with Mama Bear. All right. Because Mama Bear ain't taking no. All right. So this is really cool. I think these are drums. I think so. I think they're drums. At first I thought they were cheerleading things, but no, I think they're drums. But they're not binoculars because you can't see through the other side. So this charm could be whatever the heck you want it to be. This one is, let's see. We'll do a starting bid on this of 6. Yeah, I already talked to the attorney. Yeah. Until I've gone through, yeah, I'll shut up. I'm just getting myself more mad. So this is gold filled. So it is a little charm. It's marked there. It had an extra little hanger on it, but I think it's a drum charm. Just in theory. All right. HC in itself. It is. It's just horrifying because, you know, the only way I will probably ever, before he's 65, if I need to have him go somewhere, the only way he's going to be able to go in is if something happens, he gets hurt, and then he has to go to like a rehab center, you know, to learn how to, you know, for like a, you know, if he's hurt or something, and then a couple weeks, and then they can place him. But yeah, otherwise, nope. All right, we're going to count it down. Going once. Going twice. Oh, I hope this is going to show. It's not. Fair warning. And sold. Congratulations. All right, I'm going to go camera up because I need to show this on this guy. This is so fabulous. I love this necklace. Sometimes you just find these pieces and you're like, mwah. This one is going to be a starting bid of 88, and it's fantastic. And let me write HC down before I forget. I'll get it up there. Okay, HC 6. Okay. Yeah, bongos, exactly. All right, so this is aquamarine. At first, I thought it was something else, but it is aquamarine. So that is faceted aquamarine. It is beautiful. I love this piece. So pretty. So I'm going to show it underneath the other camera. I wanted you guys to see how it hangs. It's spectacular. It is. It's gorgeous. I'm just going to show the, let me drape it so we can get, I got to make it lay right. There we go. So this is all faceted aquamarine. Get over there. It is so pretty. And aqua is still pretty hard to get. So faceted aqua. And then these two can slide and move. So you'll have things. You'll have things. It is. And this one is 18 inches. So let's find, are you 18? Hold on, I got to open it up because it drapes it down because of that weight. Okay, this one is just at like 17 inches. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And it's aqua. And that's how it's going to hang. It's pretty. Pretty, pretty. Oh, so pretty. I'll shut up now. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. I'm like, it is. It's gorgeous. Sorry, I'm still having a hard time with my hands. Oh, since there's a couple more people here, I'm going to put that poll back up real quick just for a couple of seconds. So you vote with a 1 or a 2 if this summer you want to see every other week of clearance costume. Or no, I like sterling and gold. Thank you very much. And gems, of course. I ran out of spaces. The new feature doesn't give you enough space. All right. So that is up there. All right, next piece. Let's go with all right, let's pick an old one. Oh, you know what? Let's do these stretch rings. These are gemstone stretches. We showed the other ones before. These are fluorite. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 available. And these, since I have 7, we'll just do a buy it now of $5. And I will show it on the finger. So these are fluorite. So you've got different colors on there. Again, it's a stretchy. So I have 7 of these. I found these in that container, which I was shocked because we had a whole bunch like this before. I had these in ruby when I first started. When I first started selling like on eBay, I had them in ruby and other stuff. Like this one doesn't have any of the purple fluorite in it. So each one's a little different. That one has, these two have the most purple. Oh, there we go. So, all right, so we could do 1 through 7. All right, HC, you got it. Let me know which one you would like. You can number it from on the top. But they're so pretty. So just determine, which coloration you like. This one's the most plain. These two are the most plain, and then these got the purples. Stop the poll. So just let me know which one you would like. Give me a second there. And that'll give me a chance to get these other earrings out. They're so pretty. Number 2. Oh, hold on, Melanie. Let's see which one HC wants. Hopefully we didn't lose her. We all know how internet. Number 4. Okay, number 4. Okay. All right. And Melanie wanted number 2. That's number 2. You pick. Okay. Oh, you want 4? Okay. You want 4. Okay. Let me make sure you want 4. And Melanie, did you want number 2 or did you want 2? All right, so let me pick 4 real quick. Give you a light, dark. Okay. All right. Okay. Are those okay with you? Okay. Okay, you wanted number 2. Okay. Okay. Perfect. I can be taught. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay. Get that in there for Melanie. All right, you got it. Okay, anybody else before I move them? All right, we'll move them off. All right, you got it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, got you both. Okay, find a little bag for Melanie. So yeah, I hit the mother load of plastic. These kind of bags. I found the mother load. I found even more again yesterday. Yes, yes. Yeah, I love that fluorite necklace. Okay, let's do earrings. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different choices. All right. Oh, it's still showing that. Can I take it off? Hide. There we go. Okay. New feature. So let's do it this way. All right. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to lay them down. So these are. Oops. So we've got onyx, and these have hearts. So I'm going to lay one this way, and then one. I'm going to try to be smart. Shh, don't tell anyone. Okay, we'll fix that in a minute. Okay, so we got the onyx. Then we have And those are in hearts. We have the moonstone and a teardrop. Okay, so moonstone and teardrop, onyx in the heart, teardrop. We have wild horse jasper. It took me a second. Wild horse jasper. Okay. And then I also have another pair of wild horse jasper, but these are all white. They are wild horse jasper. So this is how they're going to hang. Let me show you. So they're going to hang like this. So we've got white wild horse, or excuse me, buffalo, wild buffalo. This one is wild buffalo. Got the moonstone. I only have one of each of these, and then the onyx are hearts. So we got choice on these. I'll just do a buy it now choice. I'm not doing a starting bid choice, not on these. These are, where's my note? These are 30. They're super pretty. Let me get you a quarter, and then I will show you again in a better light. Where's the corner? There it is. So hoops. And so here is your onyx heart. And you've got the moonstone. It'll hang this way. Beautiful moonstone. I love that black and white. It's just so pretty. And that moonstone needs to get back over there. All right. And then we have the all white version, which has a little bit of the brown right there. And they are about the size of a quarter. So we've got white buffalo, onyx, and moonstone. And we'll go ahead and pass. And those are some of the new. Let me get them into individual bags to keep them safe. I guess it would help if I hit the pass. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to show one other pair of hoops in a second. Yeah, so I may, not sure yet, be starting my show off like at 12:15, maybe. I'm not sure. I've been taking Phil later, like from noon to 5. But that means I have to leave here, and then I have to try to get home and get on before noon. Yeah, because it takes a while. All right, let me show this next pair. I love these. I'm going to take the backing off. Let's see if I can make it. These are fit. I only have one pair of these. So, all right, so these are going to hang like this. These are turquoise. Let me show you this way. I'm going to put it on my finger. All right. So this is how it's going to hang. So turquoise and sterling. I only have one pair, so these we're going to do a starting bid of 32. And again, these are sterling and turquoise. So I'll show you on the other one. Let me get it back up on my finger so you can see it. So you're going to have movement. That's how they will hang. Hold on, I got to mute for a second. Okay, take a sip of my coffee. But they are absolutely beautiful. All right, and we'll go ahead and cast on those. Let's get to some of the vintage pieces. Let me put those back in their bag. Trying to keep myself organized. It's always a battle. All right, let's do. Okay, this is a leaf. Love this piece. Okay, sterling by Jewel Art. It is sterling silver. It is a leaf. So sterling, it's marked sterling by Jewel Art. We're going to do a starting bid on this of 20. So it's sterling. You've got that beautiful leaf design and the texturing. So this is a vintage piece. So I hope everyone that well, Passover's still going. Yeah, I think Passover's still going. Had a nice Passover. You have nice Easter. I didn't see you. All right. Go ahead and pass. And now there's not a lot of brooch lovers here, which is okay. But I have to show them because, Lord knows I got a ton of them. I got a ton of sterling brooches. It's amazing how many I have. Okay, let's do a necklace. Okay, so this is out of our vintage. Squeak. This is sterling silver and amethyst, and this is nice and crusty. And guess what? It's beautiful. Let me get this to lay the right way. Okay. Sorry. This has not been cleaned. Move you guys down. Squeak. Move you up. Sorry. Hopefully I'm not getting anybody sick there. All right. So beautiful amethyst. And guess what? You've got marcasite, but not an overabundance. And then you have this bowl flower. And I love the chain. It's a pretty one. And I will get the measurement. This one we would do a starting bid of, we could do a starting bid of 20 on it. Let me get that measured for you. It has the old spring ring. Okay, I'm going to open it up and measure it. It looks to be, if it doesn't slide off. Okay, this is measuring in at, it is vintage, so it's just at 16 inches. So again, easy enough to put an extender on it. It can be clean, but it's just absolutely beautiful. 16 inches. I'm going to write that on the note. 16 inch. Squeak. Be right back. No worries. No worries. We'll be here. No worries. Okay, we got HC in at 20. I'm looking for, I need to find something. I bet I put it away. I was looking for my other bracelet shower. That's not the right word. Okay. All right, so we have HC in at 20. I'm looking for 22 or better. That'll give me a chance to get this bracelet. Oops. If I have enough room here. Yes, okay. Going once. Going. All right, so I want to make sure that I have all the choices out here for the next one. Okay. Fair warning. And sold. Congratulations. Okay, and that is going to HC. You got it. Congrats. Congrats. All right, I think I have all of them. I think I only have 4 choices. Let me check. Let me check. Oh, nope, I do have another choice. Okay, I'm going to show you guys bracelets. Hello, Kathleen. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece. All right, I'm missing one bracelet here that I am looking for to put on here so you guys have choices. And I only have one of each. And then I do have a matching necklace to it. Maybe these are the only choices I have. So I have onyx, onyx. Okay, let me show these. I could have sworn I had 4 different ones, but okay, so these are newer. So these are the sterling silver faceted bracelets. I'm just looking real quick to see if I have one in smoky quartz. I might not have been able to get the smoky, so let me look. Nope, I do have it. See, I knew I should have had 5. All right, so they are faceted. I only have one of each. It is a bracelet, and let me get you guys the measurement on this. So it does have an extender. It's a spring ring, so you can add an extender if you need it. These are sterling. You have got red onyx, black onyx, green onyx. We have citrine. Do I have any amethyst and silver bracelets today? No. No, not today. I might have some in my Bali drawer. I can look over the weekend. I can look for sure. Okay, so these are at 7 inches. I have one of each, so let me bring this one up so you guys can see the whole piece. So I have smoky quartz, red onyx, black onyx, green onyx, and citrine. And these would be a starting bid choice. I'm going to start them at 22. Yeah, the stuff I have today is all from the vintage, and we did look through there for bracelets. But yeah, I can look over the weekend, and I'll email you and let you know. Let me find my little notebook that I have. Okay. Okay, no problem. What size? Let me know. And if they, I'll send you pictures too. And if they need extenders or whatever, I can let you know too. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have rain or not. I hope not. No, 6.5. Okay, well, that might be a hard one, but let me see. Yeah, I can't get into that drawer. All right. All right, so these are sterling silver, and I do have matching necklaces to these as well. The necklaces are 32. So I do have the matching red onyx. Let me just show you the, here is the smoky quartz one. So, here's the necklace and bracelet. Give that 1 more second. Then we'll get back to some more of the, okay, I wrote it down. You are on my list. I know the lag's been horrible, so I just want to give it another second. So again, these are sterling silver and faceted. All right, we will go ahead and pass on these. We'll revamp this later. You know what? I don't know if I have. Oh, let's do a little pendant before we go into the vintage again, or into the unknown world. This is so cute. So this is nephrite. I'll just leave this up here. So this is sterling silver and nephrite. A little dolphin. Let me get the quarter up next to it so you guys get an idea of the size. So sterling and nephrite. We'll do a starting bid of this one at 14. It is newer. This is a newer piece. It is modern. So nephrite and sterling. I love that little guy. So cute. Yeah, I have a lot of necklaces today. I think there's some earrings still in this bag. Or in the bin that we emptied. Just trying to. And we'll go ahead and pass on that. Later, I have to show you guys some sun ray earrings. Pass on that. Okay. Nephrite. I love that little guy. He's so cute. Get him back in his bag so he stays nice and clean. You are new. You go over here. All right. So let's go to the bin. All right. Let's go to the bin. I've got a ton of chains. All right, let's see. What is this? Okay, you guys, this is... No, we're going to pull that for costume. Because it's cool, but it's not cool. Okay, here's some amethyst earrings. We're going to move this. This little guy up here. Some amethyst earrings. Guess what? You guessed it. I got some marcasite in them. So move that over real quick so I can move that down. So marcasite and amethyst. Really pretty. Get that up next to the quarter. Sorry guys, I just keep hitting that camera. It's because I'm coming to it out of the from behind it. So let me get one down in the well. So you can see these are beautiful. And you do get 2 earrings. There's the back side. Really lovely. This will do a starting bid of, we'll start them at 18. They're super pretty. That's what it looks like. Amethyst and okay, got HC in at 18. And I'm looking for 20 or better. I'm trying to find some of the more unique pieces in here. We did show the unique ones the last couple days. Like I said, there's a ton of brooches. It's just like, wow. Wow. Let's see. Anybody else? We're going to start counting down. Oh my gosh. You know what? I got to show these. Those, that glass bracelet that we showed earlier with the blue. I just found these They're like a pale blue. Sorry, they're in a bag. They're like a pale blue. I would put those with the bracelet. If anyone decides they want it. Here, I'll show it next to it. Here it is. So they're light. It's a lighter blue, but I would put those in with them. So I'm going to put them in the bag now because they're just pretty. All right, we are counting it down for HC. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to HC. Congratulations. Enjoy. Wear it in good health. Let me get that backing there. All right. You got it. All right. I am going to show this other pair of earrings. These are sterling in glass. We're just going to do a starting bid of $4. They are sterling in glass. They are just black. So they could be cleaned up a little bit. They are sterling. I just thought I would show those real quick. Oh, yeah, we had some pearls. Oh, you know what? When we dumped everything over to look for bracelets, all the pearls went to the bottom. Ah! Oh, my goodness. We'll get to them. We'll get to them. I know there's more pearls down there. So there's some really pretty ones. We're going to give that one more second. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. I just thought I would show them. All right, those can go in their own little bag. Pass. Okay, those can go in vintage. All right, next, let's do a necklace. So this is sterling and pearls. I think this is an Italian. Oh, you want those, HC? You got it. Okay, you got it. I got them right here. All right, those are yours. Congrats, congrats. All right, you got it. So yeah, this is Italy and pearl. Let me get a measurement before I get it out. And guess what? It doesn't have any marcasite, but it's pretty. Okay, this is really pretty. It's Italian. It is 18 inches. Yay! Okay, 18 inches. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So this one, we're going to do a starting bid of 26. It's so pretty. So pretty. So you've got, I'll show it all in there. So you've got that beautiful diamond cut on your chain. These are all pearls. And then on your piece, and it's 18 inches. And then you have this little pearl dilly dangler. I'm going to move you guys down. Move that over so you can get it. Okay, so these are the little ball beads, but they are, I would call them faceted, but you know, they call it diamond cut. So easily clean upable. Love it. And then here's your pearls. And it's 18 inches. We got HC in at 26. It's so pretty. It is pretty, pretty. Let me hang it up on a hanger thing here for you. Oh, wait. Going once. I won't cut it down. Right. How would I clean this one? Okay. Now me, The end piece, you know, the extender, you could dip carefully. Okay. So if you had to do, oh, you can't see that. I would use either the dipping stuff, you don't have to dip it, but put it on a soft toothbrush, a baby toothbrush, and gently rub it and then wipe it down real well. This you can easily wipe down. Just be gentle. Oh, come on, focus. Doesn't want to focus. Let's see if I have one up here, like with a cloth or one of the emery boards. I know I have. Oh, here they are. Mine are all scuzzy, but because I use them every day. So you could use that on one of these on it. But it's so pretty. All right. And if you use, if you use those pads, as I call them, if you use the pads, just do it very softly. You know, you don't want to pull too hard because you don't want to break it. I've done that before. So gentle, but it's super pretty. All right, you got it. Congratulations. So beautiful. Yeah, pearls have been hot lately. They're just so, I don't know, they're timeless. No pun intended. No pun intended. All right, let's do this one's cool. I have no idea what the hecka is on the backa. No idea. So we got the Shiva on the front. And you got me on the back. I don't know. So Shiva. And then just cool. So two-sided. That looks like an ocean wave, you know, hitting the beach. I need a vacation so bad yet. All right, there's the Shiva. Let's get this up. Two-sided. I am just knocking stuff all over today. This one we would do a starting bid. Let's just start it off at 14. So sterling and two-sided. Love that side. And then you are getting sleepy side. And you should not fall asleep on the beach because, you know, yeah. I am looking to see where I moved that other pair of earrings. Oh, there they are. Jeez. Jeez Louisa. Okay, we did show those the little turtle Larimars. Those were cute. Totally cute. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Just so different, huh? Okay. Next up is, okay, let's put that over there. That goes in the vintage. Okay. These are earrings. These are little studs. I like these. I'm not going to put it on there. They are sterling. So they're like a knot, I guess you could call it. Marked right there. They are sterling. They are post back. Come on. So cute little studs. Not the boring everyday just circle, right? We'll just do a starting bid on these of 6. I don't have any backings on those, but I can put some costume backs on them. So these are sterling. Yeah, it's funny how so many of the vintage chains are just short. I've got a ton of chains. I'm not kidding, you guys. I probably have 600 chains. Not all of them vintage, but yeah. Oh, I have a pearl bracelet. Look at that. See, it was in with my necklaces. All right. I'm going to count that down. Going once, going twice, and I'm going to put on here add backings. Fair warning. And sold. Congratulations. Enjoy them. They're cute. They're cute. They've got a little personality to them, you know? All right. I'm going to put this bracelet. This is, did I measure this one? Hey, look at that. I did. What is wrong with me? I measured something. This is a 7 1/4. It's pearl. It's pearl. I was just looking to see if it had any other mark here. So I pre-measured. Wow. I've got to congratulate myself for that one. Remove this. Yeah. I still can't get that stupid spot out, you guys. I've tried and tried. It's killing me. All right. So I'm going to move you. See, I do it nice and quick so you guys can't get seasick. There we go. So 7 1/4 inches, sterling silver and pearl. You can easily add an extender if you need one, or a magnetic clasp. This one we'll do a starting bid of, we'll start it at 20. It's super pretty. Again, it's 7 1/4 inches. Yeah, I found David Yurman pearl and 18 or 14 karat gold earrings in that was in my eBay pile. Those are the Hampton earrings. Those are cool. Oh, this is so funny. Hi, Billy. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Friday. I showed those citrine and the other bracelets. I just found a vermeil citrine faceted necklace. So I will show that one. I didn't know it was in there. All right, so again, this is 7 1/4 inches. 7 1/4 inches, pearl and sterling. All right. All right, we will go ahead and pass on the pearl. Okay. Next up, these are not old. This is from the new. I have one pair of each. So we've got, oh, yeah, I know, I hear you. I've got, these are going to be a starting bid of 34 for choice. So I've got one pair of lapis, one pair of turquoise. Let me get the quarter up there. And we're going to bring this up to you. So lapis, turquoise, larger than a quarter. So we'll do it for choice in case anyone's interested. These are pretty. These are newer, modern. Okay, this goes into the vintage pile. Yeah, we've been having fun the last couple of weeks. We've been going through what's Deb been testing like a crazy woman. And then also showing newer stuff too. And occasionally costume. right. I'll give that a second. And then I'm going to show the prettiest earrings if you love green. I love green. Let me find my magnifier. Here it is. Trying to remember what this one says. All right, so we will go ahead and pass on those. Okay. So these are peridot. These are lovely. Let me show you the side view. I love these. I don't know what it is about them. They're just very classy, very pretty. So these are peridot. Get that quarter up there. There we go. So these, we're going to do a starting bid. We're going to do these at a starting bid of 14. Yeah, we'll start these at 14. So peridot and sterling earrings. Every time you hear that clank, it's me hitting my jewelry container here with my hand. I dread the day that I'm going to be going through and cleaning my desk. We got HC in at 14. Because once I clean it, I have to take everything off. And this is my dining room table. So it's going to take me forever. I do too. I think they're beautiful. All right. Yeah, let's see. Any other interest? Yeah, they are. They're super pretty. They are. And I love that they made it a cabochon. You know, it's just so pretty. And they're nice and crusty. In a good way, right? All right. We're going to count this down for HC. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Congratulations. Yeah, crusty in a good way, right? Some vintage jewelry really just needs to stay crusty. Some of it can be cleaned. Not by me. I mean, you know what I mean. I will clean it if I need to. I'll cry. Okay, this was in this stuff. This is a newer piece, but it was in one of my bins. So I don't know how long I've had it. There is a tiny knot here. I'll get that out with a toothpick. It was gold vermeil and citrine. So I showed you guys those other ones. Yeah, right. Yeah, not that kind of crusty. No crusty crabs. All right. So we've got a faceted citrine. It is on a gold vermeil chain. This one, we're going to do a starting bid. We're going to start this at 20. So gold vermeil. Get you guys a measurement. We're going up quick. There we go. There we go. That way I'm not knocking you guys all over. So you've got an extender here. Again, it's gold vermeil over sterling. So the main necklace itself is about 17 inches, and then you've got an inch and a half. So super pretty, faceted citrine in a vermeil. You can tell the pieces that when I put them in the to be researched pile and all that had the little black, not desiccant, the little silver savers in it, because they're so nice and clean. I'll give that a second. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning and sold back to the house. Oh, HC's or Carmen says, I got it. Okay, you got it, Carmen. I know. Sorry about the lag. I know. Okay. We're going to give it another countdown if anyone else is interested. Going once to Carmen. Going twice to Carmen. Fair warning. And so, congratulations. Yes. Yes. I know. I would love to be there right now. We got such crazy weather here in Chicago. It's nuts. Okay, this is a newer piece. I had hoop earrings that matched this at one time. Don't remember who bought it. One of you guys that are here bought it. This is a size 10. Yeah. So let me show the ring. We had hoop earrings that matched to this. So, yeah, right. So we've got opal, you've got amethyst, and you have opal, then you have topaz, and you have moonstone, and then rinse and repeat. And this is sterling. Oh, and I'm not even showing you guys the size. Size 10. So we at one time had the matching hoop earrings to these. I know it's one of you guys that are here, but I could probably remember if I had to. This is a size 10. We'll do a starting bid on this. We'll start it off at 20. It's super pretty. It's sterling. I'll show it to you on the finger. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, so this is the size 10. So I like it because it's thin, but you have all the different colors on there. What's nice is I don't need a passport to go because, you know, I let my passport go after, you know, it ran out after I went to Italy. So I never re-upped it. So now I just can't re-up it, or won't until I need to. But I keep saying, when I do take a vacation, I am going back to Italy 100%. And then I will go somewhere. Somewhere past like Illinois. All right. I know. I don't have the real ID either yet because here you have to have an appointment and you have to get on at like 6 in the morning to make the appointment. Every time we go on, the place that they have is not local. And it's like a 3-hour drive. Well, I have 4.5 hours that I can do it when my hubby's not here because, you know, I have to pick him up. And so I can never make an appointment. So I'm hoping that it is going to just, people are going to get their stuff and let me get an appointment. So yeah, I'm going to have to redo all my stuff because I pulled everything for it. You know, they want like a bill or current bill. I'm like, yeah, that's like a 1.5 years old because I was ready to go. I know. Exactly. So yikes. All right, next up, let's do, these are super pretty. These are sterling and I can't remember if these are onyx. Yeah. Let me get these. Let me show you the back. These are marked something. You know what? While we're doing that, let's do this one. Okay, so this is sterling findings on this. And it's glass. Okay, so sterling. And then you've got the glass beads. And then my brain just flipped on me. Hematite? No. Yes, hematite. So hematite pendant. And you've got beads and the sterling findings. Let's start this one off at a starting bid of 8. While I look and see what this one says. Yeah, I have my mini microscope not hooked up because I don't have enough ports on my thing. And it's so funny because I have a port extender, but I don't want to plug too much in at one time. So really pretty hematite. Good. Okay, let me get you a measurement. This would be, I'm guessing 20 inches, but Yes, look at that, just at 20 inches. I love that. It's so pretty. And I'm going to get this next pair of earrings ready. And these are just, the next pieces are inlay. They mark TCA. I never researched it because, you know, never on a roll. I'm on something, that's for sure. I should be. I should say I should be on something. Yeah, we will go ahead and pass on that. All right. So these are super pretty. They are inlay. Lay one sideways so you can see it. Zebra earrings. Did you know baby zebras are born without stripes? I shouldn't say all. Majority. All right. So these we're going to do a starting bid of, we'll start them at 16. So sterling, and then onyx inlay, and this bag is too small. Yeah, they just moved our DMV for even further away from my house. Before it was always close, but they've had appointments since, like, you know. Aw. It was funny when I went to see my CPA. She said, you know, every time you come in here, you're so upbeat. And, you know, she says, you could really, really complain about what's going on, you know, in your life. I said, I do. I complain to my YouTube family. I said, they tolerate me. But yeah, she's so funny. She's like, I don't know, man. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. Okay. Fingers just don't want to work. All right, we've got another pearl. A lot of pearls in this one. All right, that goes into the vintage. All right. Actually, let's just do a chain. Or no, let's do another pair of hoop earrings. I know, right? Okay, so these are beautifully crusty. These are heavier. I think they're 8.7 grams total. I think that's what my note says. These will clean up lickety split. Okay, yeah, 8.7 grams. They are 1.5 inches. Yeah, if I wasn't happy, I'd be in a suit, you know, with padded walls. And I think I would be happy there. All right, so like I said, I can easily clean these up. These are 1.5 inches. Oops. So a little bit on the heavier side. These will be a starting bid. We'll just start them off at 20. They're pretty. And yes, I can clean them for you. I won't cry. So if you need them cleaned, let me know. But yeah, easy cleanup. I still have not gotten any information on that bracelet, that Cummings sterling bracelet. Because it's either like a $800 piece or it's like a $200 piece. So till I can find definitively, they're really nice. And these are heavier. So easily I can clean those up. I just won't clean them up until someone wants them. They are nice. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. How's your son doing? I hope he's doing better. All right. I hope he is doing better. Poor guy. All right. I always love that. Ashley face fuchsia flower shape. So yeah. All right, we will go ahead and pass on the crusty hoops. All right, so newer spring. This one's a size 8. You guys have seen these before. I do have these in other sizes. This was in there. It is stunning. Red, jade, and ruby. This is a size 8. It's 41 carats, and it's in a rose or gold vermeil. And this one would be. We usually do these at 68. We're going to do a starting bid of 56. So it is jade. And again, this is like a terracotta jade. And then you've got the ruby. Oh, that's, yeah. So, gold vermeil over sterling. That is considered red jade. I call it terracotta jade. And then you've got your ruby. Normally, these are 68 every day. We're doing it for 56. Here we go. I had to make sure I had my overhead black light on. Okay. And I do have these in blue and green in different sizes. But I had to show what it was in there. This one's a size 8. Did I not say that? I'm not sure. This one's a size 8. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. All right, so this has got a scorpion, I think. Okay. Okay, this is a, yeah, I had to look at it. I was like, is that a lobster? My mom's from Maine, so I always make fun of the way she used to say it. So, all right. So I think it's a scorpion, or is it a lobster? Let's look. Let's look closer. We're going to call it a lobster. Yeah, it's a lobster. And then it's on a cord. So this is sterling. This is a short cord. And then you got sterling ends. So you maybe need a an extender, but it's cute. It's a lobster. We'll do a starting bid on this of 10. I'm going to move you guys back up, but I wanted you to see our funny little guy, you know. Great sandwich. My mom makes the best lobster rolls. I really don't eat them anymore, but you know, we had it once in a while as kids because my mom was from Maine, so we would have it, but just occasionally. I couldn't even imagine buying lobster now. Measure this necklace. Yeah, rock lobster. Oh, now that song's gonna be stuck in my head all day. That's all right. But I can get it out by going, that's what the fox said. Ding, 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 ding. You're welcome, everyone. Okay. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. I should give that to my mom. She would never wear it, though. All right. Rock lobster. It is. Okay, this next bracelet or necklace is great. It's just under 18 inches. I love this. This is one from my personal collection. I pulled a whole bunch of those personal collections out before. So, gives you the view from above. We're going to move down quick. See? See? Didn't make you sit. All right. So, beautifully patinaed. Love this necklace. So it's just at 18 inches because it does have some stretch to it, so a little bit. So this one, we're going to do a starting bid of 30. Oh, geez. I can go ahead and pull this up and show it to you on the thing. So easily, if you need to extend it. Let me show it upright. Okay, don't be afraid. Here we go. Coming in for a live shot. There we go. All right. So super pretty when the light hits it. I want you to see that from above. Show it back down. Again, it's at 18 inches. Yes, that's right. Lots of ice cream, right? Yeah, I have a few pieces that I pulled from there that are just hard to, okay, we'll go ahead and pass, to try to research. It's like sometimes they're just all over the place. Okay. That goes in the vintage. All right, let's do, okay, this is these are opal, Ethiopian willow opal. Now, the opals are beautiful. The findings on this are not sterling. They should have just, put it on sterling, but they didn't. So it's 17 inches. These are real opals. Let's move you down. See if we can get any of this fire color on here. There we go. I'm not going to move it. So the findings are not sterling, but it's all opal, beautiful beads. And we're going to do this at a starting bid of 32. So again, this is not sterling, but these are all Ethiopian willow opal. That one is really showing. We got the light to hit it perfectly. Give that a few seconds. So if anyone wants to take that apart and make a whole bunch of new pieces, they could. I'm gonna get these apart. These are gonna be so cute. I can get them to hang correctly. Oh, thanks. I am going to find the right hanger to show these earrings. These earrings are fabulous. Oh, these next earrings are so fabulous. All right. We will go ahead and pass on that. All right. So I am going to, how am I going to do this? Okay, I'm going to hold my camera off for a second just so I can move the thing up without totally making you guys dizzy. Okay. All right, because I want to be able to show these hanging. These are stunning. All right. All right, so you've got gold-filled earrings. Okay, they're classy. They're beautiful. I'm gonna move you back down. They're just gorgeous. Because see, once you lay them down, they separate. So we are going to move. I'm going to get the other one up. Just beautiful. Let me get these laid out because I got to get the strands. I have the original paper with it, or the original tag. And so I'm going to show these up again. These are going to be, gosh, these were, how much does that say? Ugh, these were $70. Yeah. We're going to do a starting bid of 30, and let me get them up so I can show you. I saw a goat. Yes, my goat. It's my screamer. That's my life. Okay. So this is how they're going to hang. Aren't they spectacular? So you've got 3 levels, the longer, and then I love it. It's cut on the bias. So absolutely beautiful. You can see why I don't like to use this camera because I use that one. So, but these are absolutely phenomenal. So these are in starting bid of 30. Yeah, they're pretty. They just, when you lay them down, they just don't. They are. When you lay them down, they just separate. These are fabulous. There's 3 colors, so these are. And they're 14 karat gold filled. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those, but super pretty. Again, just hard to show laying down. Oh, I hear the mailman. He's a little late today. Jeez. Okay. Let's see. Let's do, this is teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. This I would assume is a toe ring. I'm that old. I remember toe rings, but I remember wearing them. But I mean, this could be a bigger person ring. Yeah, they are, aren't they? So this is a toe ring, I assume. It is sterling. It's just under a 4. Could be a finger ring. Yes, exactly. Yes, yes. So just under a size 4. So perfect for a pinky. Hey, how you doing? So we're just going to call it a toe ring. I don't know. It is sterling. We'll do a starting bid on this. We'll just start it at 6. In case you guys have small fingers or smaller toes. So thanks for all that came Tuesday to hang out with me. I know. Oh, is it? Yeah. My pinky is a 6 on one and 6 3/4 on the other, depending on the day. But yeah. So I'm assuming it's toe ring, but I'm going to test this. Let's see what stone this is. This is not testing as a stone. Wait, right? Nope, it's testing as glass. I have a really pretty vintage ring. All right, we'll go ahead and pass. That may go into my scrap pile. I don't know. I took me a nap. Sounds good. All right, so this next ring is definitely vintage. It is a size 8. This stone is not testing, so we're going to assume it's glass. Doesn't have to be. It's not all stones do test, so we're just going to call it glass to be on the safe side. Size 8, unknown stone. We'll do a starting bid of, we'll start it at 16. It's pretty. It is vintage. You can tell. Look at that. I mean, I love this piece. It's thin. It's every day. Let me get it off of there so you can see the color. I'll move my finger. See, I don't think it's sunstone because sunstone would show. So we're just going to say it's glass, but it could be sunstone. Look at it. I mean, it's dirty. It needs a bath. I don't think it's sunstone. Isn't it pretty? I love the setting on it. Let me give you the finger. I know. I like it too. I do. I love it. Move this over here. All right. Let's see if anybody else can get this piece of paper out of the bag. Lord of the Rings. Exactly, right? I am a Lord of the Rings freak. All right. We are going to count it down, going once. Yep, that's you. Oh, you're a Lord of the Rings freak too. I love it. That and, oh my gosh, my brain just froze. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Do you want me to clean it up or do you want me to leave it crusty? Let me know. Congrats. I will put a note in there if you want me to clean it. So I will leave the note separate for a second. Okay, this next ring is the tree hair guy. Okay, leave it. No clean. You got it. Yeah, I like crusty. So this ring is different. It's a 9.5. Let me show you the underside. The Eye of Sauron. Oh, do I have that down here? My son was stationed overseas. Well, he's still stationed overseas, but when he went to London, he bought me the coolest Eye of Sauron piece. So, yeah. So this ring has, I think this is a flaw in the making. I don't know. I have a ring problem. Yeah. So this is onyx. And then it's sterling. And you can see right there, it's got a little, I don't know what to call it. I don't know if the metal pulled away like the mesh, but it's pretty. I've had this forever. This is a size, yeah, 9.5. 9.5. Again, see that side is perfect. It is a mesh. That side has like a wrinkle in the mesh. I don't know. You know. So we are going to do this at a starting bid of 36. Still a beautiful ring. It will be as is. As is, where is? It is. It's really a cool one. Right there. I always want to make sure if there's any kind of flaw or missing anything. See, it looks like it's just like a wrinkle in the. It's not that it's. I don't know. I don't know. But it's cool. And this I just kept putting back into my research. Don't want to deal with it now, but isn't that beautiful? It really is a beautiful ring. So we'll just call it a wrinkle in time. There we go. Yeah, he got me a piece from London. And he got me a piece from Dubai, I think. Yeah, he was somewhere in there. Hey, Becky, welcome in. Sorry, I'm like chit-chatting. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that ring. It's just a cool vintage ring. All right, let's see. Let's go. Oh, there we go. So this is beautiful. Now, I couldn't make out what mark this is. Here. It's not Honora. I don't believe it's Honora. It could be. Okay. It just doesn't vibe as Nora. Okay. So sterling silver. And then you've got your beautiful, beautiful different color beads. Or pearls, excuse me. Pearls. Whites and peacock and gray and just luscious. It's a 2-strand toggle. Let me lay it out and get the measurement again. This is so pretty. And this is heavier. It is total length, just at 18 inches. I'm going to hang it up and we're going to put it on the neck piece, and we're going to come up and say howdy hi. All right, howdy hi. So it is just at 18 inches. Absolutely pretty. So I always want you guys to see how it hangs. Again, it's a toggle. We're going to put it back down so you can inspect the stuff. Absolutely gorgeous. So, sterling. There are markings, just don't know who it is. Beautiful. We're going to do a starting bid on this of 40. There is a double strand. 18 inches. Clank. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said I had a lot of pearls in here. I must have hit the pearl mother load when I was putting these all in bags years ago. A few more seconds. Oh, see, here's another pearl. I was digging to the bottom to try to see if I could find some that wasn't a pearl. No pearls. And what did I find? More pearls. Okay. Oh yeah, this next one is really a cool bracelet. So we'll show that. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. All right, so this is a cool cuff. It's Taxco. It is signed. This would be a starting bid of 60. Not an SN. See, starting bid of 60. All right. Oh. Ah. All right. That's what it looks like. It is signed. Where are you signed? Got to remember. Let me pull it back over here because I know it's oh, there it is. All right, signed where it's always hard to show on the camera, right down there in the well. Okay. There we go. And this is sterling. Let's get a weight on this, and then I will put it on my wrist. All right, so this says we're supposed to start it at 80 because of research. We're going to start this at 56 because we can instead of 60. So we are going to start it at 56. I wear a 7. Oh yeah, this is, I can bend my hand in it. All I know is this design is taken off of some famous designer did this design. I can't remember if it was Tiffany. Somebody did a design like this, but this is not Tiffany. This is Taxco. And I wear 7 if it's me. I'm just going to mark on here that I did it for 56 instead of SN. Yes, right? Oh, these pearls don't fit in that bag. It's so funny how sometimes you put tiny things in the biggest bag because that's what you grab when you're sorting and trying to keep everything safe. All right. Give that one more second. And we're going to do some stone. All right. We will go ahead and, did I spell that right? No. There we go. All right. Let's do, oh, yeah, we'll show that next. Hold on. I'm like, oh, squirrel. All right, so this is heavy. Okay, I've shown this before. Sterling silver end. I'm going to This is heavy. Okay. Very heavy. Okay. So sterling silver here. Agate. Stunning. And this stone, no idea. So isn't it beautiful? I love it. So you've got the agates. This is very heavy. And let me measure it real quick, and then I'll lay it down so you guys can see. I thought the stone for the end was maybe a jasper. I don't know. All right, so it's 25 inches. This is fabulous. All right, let me get it out here. And it's just so pretty. So each piece is so different. Let me bring this up here. I'm not sure if it's a jasper or what it is. Okay, so you've got big, huge agates. No idea what this is. And then sterling silver end. But beautiful and heavy. This would be a starting bid of 40. And what did we say? It was 25 inches? Yeah, 25 inches. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me give you the high view there. Oh, look at our goat fell over. He started drinking for the weekend already. I don't condone it, but you know, hey, you do you, right? So just absolutely a gorgeous piece. Heavy. There are so many chains, like sterling chains in this batch. So. I'll give it a few seconds. We're going to do the clown this next. So I'm going to do a clown alert before I bring it up. This guy is heavy. So I will give you, I will let you know before I bring it up. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that beauty. It is beautiful. Oh, it just sounds luscious, doesn't it? All right, clown alert, clown alert. Okay, clown alert. So this guy is Cacto. Here comes the clown. And to me, I think it's more of a mime, but you know, I think so. It almost looks like Willy Wonka, doesn't it? It almost looks like Willy Wonka. So there's many pieces of this in non-sterling. There's many pieces of this made in the U.S. This is not made in the U.S. This is, yeah, I think so too, right? So this is a sand cast piece. It's heavy. I don't even think I wrote it down what it is. Yeah, let's call it Willy Wonka, because, you know, or a mime. This guy's heavy. He's 31.4. He would be a starting bid of 78. And he's fabulous. Oops. Hi, Yvonne. Welcome in. Sorry, clown alert. All right, so this guy is sterling. He is sand cast. Hi, Judy. Welcome in. Clown alert before you look. Clown alert. There we go. Okay. It's good to see you, Judy. I need to turn you blue. I know I have your info somewhere. All right. I turned you blue on the YouTube side. All right. So again, this is sterling. He's cool. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. And I can't get them back in that bag. Okay. So this is one of the pieces that I am researching. I put pass in there. Okay. So this is a really cool piece. Let me show it. So I'm still doing research on these pieces that I'm pulling out. So I'm probably going to have to clean up the back to see if there's more writing than that. So it is here, sterling with a W. And it's just so cool. To me, it almost looks like the Swedish Denmark pieces kind of that we have, but I don't believe so, but it kind of looks that way. So this is a piece I am researching. It's just really cool. So it's a sterling and then W. So this one, I hopefully will have some more information for you in the next few weeks. I guess I would call it a tree with moon. 3 trees in the moon. Past, present, future moon. I don't know. But it gives me the Swedish vibes. So it does. Yeah. So that is one of the pieces we are working on. Anyone look, this is, I showed this last week. I don't know what it went to. I almost want to say, I don't know. So this is sterling. Okay. So this obviously went to something because it has prongs on it. And it's got my favorite marcasite on it. So I don't know if this was on a necklace, if it was on a watch. I don't know. But it is sterling. It has prongs on it. 2 prongs. 2 prongs don't make a right. Ah! All right. So we'll just sell this as a whatever. We'll just do a starting bid on this at 10. So it is sterling and marcasite. I'm sure somebody could get crafty and do something beautiful with it. But yeah, like I said, there's 2 prongs. It was obviously on something. I think there was a 3rd prong there, but when I received it, there was no prong. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Could you imagine putting like miniature pictures of your kids and grandkids on there? Yeah, I don't know. I can think it, but I can't do it. I know, that was a bad pun, I know. Let's see, we got garnet necklace. Like I said, I don't know. All right. It's just so pretty. I didn't want to put it into, the Castaway K, like into scrap because it's different. So I'll probably hold on to it. That necklace, you're curious? Oh, I know. Me too. Okay, this is short. Let me get this up here. All right. So this is vintage. It is 16 inches. 16 inches. We're going to see if we can get it to come up on here. I'm going to move you guys up a second, squeak. 16 inches, but very pretty. Garnet. Stay. Hey, look at it. Okay, so this is. Yeah, I have a feeling it's either Finnish, like Finland, or Denmark, or somewhere. But yeah, I got to do my research because I have a lot of, I had those George Jensen pieces and stuff like that. And then I have a few other pieces that are Denmark and Finland. And that's what it gives me the vibes. But, people, I don't know. All right, so 16-inch sterling silver garnet necklace. We're going to do a starting bid on this. We're just going to start this one off at, 16. Oh, error occurred. Oh, man, YouTube's having a problem again. Let's try it again. There we go. Hopefully we'll fix it. So sterling silver, Figaro, and garnet. That's pretty. these in. So yeah, I might in the next few weeks start doing like 12:15 show or something instead of noon for you guys or my time. That way, oh, this bag had a hole in it. I wonder why I could. That way I can drop Phil off a little bit later. It is just pretty. All right. We are counting it down and getting my fingers working. All right. We are going to count it down for HC. Going once. Oh, and if you guys missed Tuesday's show, yeah, I hear you. We had some great pieces on Tuesday. If you want to go back and rewatch that, there were some great pieces, or I should say, there's some great pieces left. All right, going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sorry, I was digging in our bin because we're still going at it. And so congratulations, you got it. So we're still working on the bins, and you know me, I keep adding to it, you know, because I can't help myself. So we had this full, and I dumped it in here because we were looking for a bracelet for somebody. So we still have all this to go through. This is that Cummings piece I was talking about. It looks like, I know it's really blurry. So there's two different Cummings. One, it would be $800. The other would be like $200. So I want to make sure I know exactly who it is because they only put the name Cummings in there. So I'm like, well, couldn't you be more specific? And I can't find anyone else like it. So gotcha, HC. Let's see. That's right. And we still have this bag that I cleaned. Everything is cleaned, or not cleaned, in here. Let me show this piece. This is a fabulous piece. This is going to be a starting bid of $150, and it's fabulous. It's fabulous. And it's heavy. Let me show this. Oh, I love this piece. I love it. This one is 45.5 grams, and it's fabulous. Just absolutely fabulous. Okay, and so let me show you on me. I wear a 7. I'm just trying to make sure I'll be able to get it back off by myself. Yeah. Okay, I am at a 7. It fits, but I can't bend my wrist, so I would say 6 3/4 is best. So 6 3/4, but it's fabulous. That is solid. That's how you get it on and off right there. Again, I wear a 7. This is fabulous. See, I told you I had some fun, funky pieces in here. A lot of Taxco. I'm just trying to get it off. Oh, shoot. I might be wearing it today. Hold on. I can do it. I got it. Got it. Okay. It is. And this baby is solid. It is. It's gorgeous. And I love that it's hinged. I know, right? It's the Eye of Horus. But that one is a fabulous piece. 45.5 grams. That's onyx. And this one was 150 starting bid. It's heavy. Oh, geez. Okay. We'll go ahead and pass on that one. I just thought I'd show him. I'll bring him back next week. Okay. So this was, we were talking Tuesday. I found a second one of these. This is by QT, which is Quack, QUOC. They are not native. They are, even though it's a, it's a native design, but it's not. This is Southwest. So Quack Turquoise Company is in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I know I have another one of these. because we showed one last week. There is your marking. So again, this is not a native piece. It's Southwest, beautiful. It is, it's gorgeous. I think I have two because I know we showed one 2 weeks ago. I wear a 7. It's very comfortable. And this is by Quack, which is just a funny name, but yeah, out of New Mexico. And it would be a starting bid of 68. And I'm pretty sure I have another one because I go, oh, look. I'll look what in my task bin because I know it was just like 2 weeks ago. So I have not put that stuff away yet. And I'm going to show a cool piece for the last piece. Well, oh my gosh, there's so many cool pieces in there. Oh, so really beautiful. And again, Quack. It is Southwest. All right, we'll pass on that. But I think I have 2 available. All right, so this last piece is just fun. This is a fun piece. All right. I love this. She is a beautiful lady. Squeak. Okay. So we've got abalone, we've got mother of pearl, it's inlay. It's some kind of probably acrylic, not sure. And then you've got the beautiful beads. She is just classy. Classy, classy. And I remember looking her up, and there were a whole bunch of different ones like her. Range all over the place. We're going to do a starting bid on this of 34, but it's beautiful. Yes, yes, exactly. Like the Lee Sands, you know, this reminds me of Lee Sands. This is not, in my research, is not a Lee Sands. I do have a fabulous couple of sets of him. I know, right? It's pretty. It's different. I thought it'd be fun for the weekend, last piece of the day. Okay. There's still so many chains and stuff I have not shown you guys. It's nuts. It's like, whoa. Plain ones. Okay. Oh no. But she's beautiful. I thought I would show her. It is. It's very pretty. Bygone era, right? All right. Thanks so much, you guys, for hanging out with me. Have a great weekend. I'm hoping to survive the weekend. But yeah, I've got a lot of typing to do to the HHS and a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's going to be a busy weekend, contacting my representatives and everything. So, but Mama's going to do it. Oh, and I do still have, I'm thinking of selling it. I've got one person interested. It's the Pools of Light ring. Here, I'll just show it one more time. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to, that is a Pools of Light ring. It's just fabulous. So I am highly considering selling it. I have one person that's interested right now. I'm still thinking on it. And it is a true Pools of Light. So that piece, I don't know. If you really are interested, you can send me an email. So I have one other person interested. And I'm like, I'll let you know. And I'm like, I'll let you know. But it's beautiful. So, all right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Next week, I think, Monday, I'll be on with Lisa. Tuesday, I won't be on. Wednesday, I will be here. most likely at noon. Thursday, I'm off. Friday, well, I'm always off. And then Friday, I should be back here. I think next week is a normal week. And then the week after, gotta go back to the dentist. So it's always something, right? All right, you guys, thank you so much. I'm invoicing this week tomorrow. So I will see you guys in the interwebs, and have a great weekend. And thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's talk to you later. Bye, you guys.